You're about to experience a Muddy Boot production. Today on Wardens.
Well, but in the future, evidence of sex has to remain on the carcass.
I'm coming up on him. It was that black truck.
I'm the game warden. You got any guns and knives on you?
Nope.
Okay.
The sex on this one?
No, there's not on him yet.
Okay. We have a tag on this one?
That's what he did. He jumped him up and shot him. You think that wad made it that far? I really didn't put your shots on the road.
Yeah, he told me he'd tell you whatever you wanted to hear.
You know what you did wrong? You're before shooting hours.
There we go. You want to go to jail, Jay?
This weekend, we'll be setting up an operation on the interstate west of Missoula, about 90 miles west of Missoula. It'll be an Interstate Game Check Station. And what we will do is basically be stopping all hunting traffic that is westbound on I-90, leaving Montana.
We're on a chase vehicle right now, so basically what we're doing is we have a point guy sits down below the check station, radios up what appears to be hunters, and if they don't stop at the check station at that point, then we'll go ahead and chase them down and have a visit with them, see what's going on.
Operation Interstate Game Check takes place 90 miles northwest of Missoula, Montana on Interstate 90.
It's a manpower intensive operation, and we'll have wardens there on Saturday and Sunday to run this operation. The check station will be open about 10 hours each day.
Region 2 Captain Jeff Darrow leads this operation. He's been with the Montana Fish, Wildlife and Parks Law Enforcement Division for 25 years.
Because of where we are set up, the majority of the hunters that we will be checking on this weekend will be non-resident hunters. We're not picking on the non-resident versus the resident. We're not really targeting any one individual. We're just making sure there was game compliance, and it's a major route out of Montana. When we set up a check station, first of all, we want to make sure that it's a safe check station. You know, we don't want anybody to get hurt, or we don't want to be responsible for causing an accident.
There's a U-Haul truck going by. This isn't related to hunting, but their back door looks like it's come up about halfway, and they're in danger of having some stuff fall out. Somebody might want to stop and tell them.
At 10-4, I'll try to get him shut down. At 10-4, they're pulling over here. I guess this will be just a good Samaritan stop. Oh, that's the picture on the door. Oh, dear.
Warden Sergeant Dan Curtin explains why he has pulled this U-Haul over. Even though it's just a picture, it's difficult for our spotter to determine whether the door was open or not.
Well, that was an interesting one. Yeah, we thought the U-Haul trailer door was half up, but it turns out it was just the way that the design on the back door. So it was nothing going on. 230, 220. Yeah, that was The back door was kind of a picture of a U-Haul with the door half open, half closed, and the stuff down below was actually just a photo.
Get out of here.
I'm serious. I think I get the lamest stop of the day award.
It sure looked to me like they were going to dump their load.
Yeah, the lady said she walked out of the motel the other night and thought someone had broke into it.
Yeah, 10-4, sorry about that.
No, I didn't notice either till we got right up to it.
When we return,
Well, we just saw a game cart, and they got a pretty good head start on me.
If you could just find out what Monty shot, M-O-N-T.
in an effort to keep hunters honest, wardens will occasionally set up game check stations. This weekend, it's an interstate check targeting mainly out-of-state hunters.
Typically what we see at any check station, whether it's a large-scale one like the one we're going to run this weekend or a smaller operation, is the majority of the violations that we run into are smaller violations. They may be a tagging violation, or the hunter didn't leave the required evidence of sex attached to an animal.
But in the future, evidence of sex has to remain on the carcass, either onto a large piece of meat and then leave a little piece of hide with the evidence of sex attached to that. That way we can verify the evidence of species and evidence of sex both, okay? And you did a good job here. You tried to do everything right, so we're just going to do a written warning today, okay?
Okay.
All right, so what I might have you do is go ahead and load stuff up, and if you just pull over by that black pickup, Warden Ezra Schwan is just going to issue that warning, okay?
Okay.
All right, thank you guys.
Do you have your conservation?
150 miles to the east, Warden Brian Goalie is working the Wolf Creek area with Warden Quinn Cucka.
411, 410. All right, I just got a call up here on Highway 287 at mile marker 10 that there's 3 or 4 guys trespassing, okay?
Okay, I can follow you. I'm just getting gas and I'll be right there.
Okay, you know where it's at then, right? Just you go up 287 to mile marker 10 and you'll see me.
Yep, 10-4.
Oh, it sounds like they pulled off the side of the road and walked out to a pond and shot some ducks or geese or something. But I mean, it's all posted. I'm not saying they don't allow hunting, but they have to ask, so I'm not sure what's going on. What in the heck are they doing here? You know what I mean? Why would they just park like that? So you saw him where?
I'm back over here. What he told me is he got out to take a, when he was out taking a leak, here comes some ducks over, so he shot from the roadway.
This road? Jesus Christ.
We've got thousands of acres for the public to hunt here.
Yeah, I see that. I mean, but he's just shooting at geese or ducks?
Ducks, he's got a duck with him.
Gotcha. All right. Okay, you guys, what's going on?
Hey, sir.
All right. I'm the game warden. You got any guns or knives on you?
Nope.
Okay. Well, you look harmless. All right. You don't have anything in here? What does he say? Okay. Your duck stamp and all that? Okay. What kind? You got all steel?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Put it back. And what's this? Okay. Okay. Then I'll see your license. Where are you from?
Great Falls, sir.
Okay. What are you doing out here?
We were just out driving around. We haven't been out this way before, and
You're
yes, sir.
okay. So you killed a duck?
Yes, sir. We pulled over. I actually had to relieve myself.
Okay.
So, pulled off to the side of the road, and we seen him flying towards us. So.
Put your knife away.
Oh, sorry, sir.
So you see him flying towards you, like, what do you mean? Like over this way, or?
Come up over the hill, following the wind, I suppose.
Well, you killed one. Where were you standing when you killed it?
Right down there by the fence.
See the sign up there? It's posted at the normal access points. These guys allow public hunting, but you have to ask them.
Warden Brian Goalie has been with the Montana Fish, Wildlife and Parks Law Enforcement Division for 16 years and works in Region 4.
So you got a mallard?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Right there?
Yes,
And where's your shotgun at?
In the case in the back of the truck.
Okay, I'm gonna get it out. You got a plug in your shotgun?
Yes, sir.
All right, well, let's check. That's the one you were shooting today?
Yes, sir.
Give me 2 of your shells, or at least 3 of them. They're cold, huh?
Yeah.
Warden Goalie checks to make sure this guy has a plug in the gun. Coming up.
Now, let's see how his wad got that far. This guy's been everywhere.
Warden Brian Goalie has responded to a trespassing violation, and the story is a little unclear.
Okay,
Came back.
come down here and hurt him. What do you mean? Hurt him up here?
Cool. I mean, you can see.
They're flying, you mean?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So then what?
So then shot at it, and it kind of, the majority of them took off that way. And the one that was winged flew off and took down over there.
Okay.
You could see it go down,
So they weren't on the pond, and you walked over there and shot one on the pond?
Definitely not, no.
Okay, where's it at when you picked it up?
It was just over there. See this set of trees, the next set of trees?
Yeah.
Just past that is where it ended up
So they're
being.
flying up the draw, and you shot them?
Yes, sir. They were flying right this way.
All right. So you know you shot from the road then?
Technically, I suppose, yes, sir.
Technically? How you've been through Hunter Ed?
Yes, sir.
It's from fence post to fence post, right? And it's the borrow pit, right? Of the highway, right?
Yes, sir.
So you're shooting from the highway on the property you don't have permission. So I'm just trying to figure it out.
Oh, sorry, I thought it was public land.
How did you think it was public land?
Didn't see any signs. Saw some signs up the road or on the other side.
Right. So did you and her go over the fence, or just you?
Me, her and I went over the fence.
Did she have a gun too?
No, sir.
150 miles to the west, Region 2 wardens have set up an Interstate Game Check Station.
Generally, when somebody pulls into the check station, there are 2 types. There's the vehicle that pulled in voluntarily and they're complying with the check station stop. And you can usually tell that they have been successful with the racks or the legs sticking out from the vehicle. But now the second type of stop that we have is when somebody ran the check station or fail to stop.
Well, we just saw a game cart, and they got a pretty good head start on me, it seems. And game cart is a pretty good indication that they're hunting.
If you could just find out what Monty shot, M-O-N-T-E, his name.
Trucks aren't the best pursuit vehicle. I'm coming up on them. It was that black truck.
We're probably going to get short on manpower here pretty quick for a few minutes. Did you get your information relayed yet? This is 220 negative. For Monty, 4x4 Muley and a cow elk. 10-4, how about Dell? You still on landline? 10-4, thank you.
Okay, I got this blue GMC pulled over. Can't see a plate.
When the chase vehicle stops a vehicle, at that particular moment in time, we're like all law enforcement officers. Safety is paramount. We don't want to get hit by oncoming traffic, and we don't want an accident to occur because we've just stopped a vehicle. And when we approach the vehicle, we're cautious to see why they missed the check station. In a lot of cases, they missed the check station because they were tired or weary, and in some cases, they just don't want to stop because they're on a roll and they want to get home, and they don't want to take the time to stop and comply with the law. And in some cases, it's because what they have aboard is illegal. And in those particular cases, when you're 3 miles from the state line, there may be a chance to try to run or...
Okay, I'll tell you what, we're pretty close to the pass. Let's just turn around and we'll have to go back to the check station 29.
Go ahead.
Yeah, they have some game. They had it in the back of the truck. They had to dig a lot out. We were in a bad spot. I'm gonna bring them back.
10-4.
Generally, we don't have people that ran the check station come back to the check station unless they have game.
Coming up on Wardens.
Well, this one that we pulled over with the game cart and brought back to the check station had 3 deer and an elk, and they were all had tagging violations. None had evidence of sex, and we're looking into a third one that has somebody else's tag on it.
Warden Ezra Swam has just pulled back into the game check station with a suspect that had driven by without stopping. He's asked to unload all game for our wardens to inspect tags and the carcasses.
This is your buck here? This is a buck. Okay, why don't you go ahead and just see if you can get that undone there. Take a peek at it.
That's a pretty nifty bag. Also not validated.
This guy is transporting several animals, all of which have no evidence of sex attached, and 3 of the tags are not validated properly.
Sex on this one? No, there's not on any of it. We have a tag on this one? Yeah, I see it.
So what we're going to do is we're not going to write you citations for the tags, okay? We're going to
one failed to leave proof of sex.
Right. And a citation for running the check station. Okay. Well, this one that we pulled over with the game cart and brought back to the check station had 3 deer and an elk, and they were all had tagging violations. None had evidence of sex, and we're looking into a third one that has somebody else's tag on it. Those problems are pretty big. We have a problem in Montana with people using other people's tags, and that's the one we're most concerned about. He's going to get a couple citations here. We'll cut him some slack on some things and check out that third deer and see what we got with that. There's all this stuff: credit card, driver's license, conservation stuff there. Okay, these are both the same. Okay, your information. This one's the 87-1-208, which is the fail to stop at a check station. Okay. Judge's information here, okay? And this one is just to destroy evidence of sex, okay? I put 3 deer, 1 elk, okay? That lets them know that we had 4 violations, we gave you 1 ticket, okay? Cuts you some slack. I put here, this is important, 135 received credit card, 135 received credit card.
Okay.
Okay? My information's at the bottom. Judge's information's here.
Yep.
Okay?
All set.
All right.
Thanks, sorry.
You bet. And have a good trip.
Yeah.
Okay?
We'll get our T's crossed and I's dotted next time.
Okay.
Thank you.
You bet. Have a safe trip back.
Back in the Wolf Creek area, Warden Quinn Cucka arrives on location with Brian Goalie to assist in the trespassing issue.
Okay. He's gonna sit right here.
Warden Goalie explains the circumstances and asks Warden Cucka to write the tickets while he goes to investigate the scene for more evidence.
I want to make sure I check everything, you know. I think he jumped him off that pond. I'm sure he snuck up this canal and shot him right here off this pond. That's what he did. He jumped him up and shot him. Come here. What do you think? You think that wad made it that far? So he snuck up here and jumped him, is what he did. And that's about right from right there. You know what I mean? Now, let's see how his wad got that far. This guy's been everywhere. About being on public land, which is the highway, which is a violation, when he should have just said he was here. But he's lying, because he thinks if he's on the highway, he's fine.
How so?
Well, I mean, I went up there and found your wad in the creek up there. It didn't fly from here up there. So if you're driving down the road and you see some birds, and then you turn around and come back and park, you park down here?
I didn't turn around at all, sir. I promise you, sir.
How many times did you shoot?
1 time, sir.
The whole time?
Well, actually, no. I actually shot about 3 times. From right over here, I can probably go try and find the...
Go find them for me.
Yes, sir.
Warden Goalie asked this guy to find his spent shells, which he was unable to do.
I think they try. It's hard to be honest. They try pretty hard to tell the truth. They forget pretty easy.
I really didn't think he shot from the road.
He told me he did.
I know he told us he did, but the evidence does not prove it at all, Quinn.
Well, why would somebody tell us he did if he didn't?
I think he's lying, and he's just going to keep the lie. Because he thought by shooting here, he wouldn't get a trespass ticket.
He got a trespass ticket.
I know, but I think the lie has already been said.
Yeah, he told me he'd tell you whatever you wanted to hear.
Next week on Wardens.
Put your hand behind your back here, phone.
Find us on Facebook.
I'm serious. I think I get the lamest stop of the day award.
Now, let's see how his wad got that far. This guy's been everywhere.
These trucks aren't the best pursuit vehicle.
He told me he did.
I know he told us he did, but the evidence does not prove it at all, Quinn.
Well, why would somebody tell us he did if he didn't?
I think he's lying, and he's just going to keep the lie.